If you put me on the map,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a special episode. I don't know if it's an episode or whatever it is. It's been a hot second since I last played JJ. Do we have any modders? Do we have any modders? Once again, we're looking. Oh, we do have modders. I thought they banned those mofos, man. Okay, so we have modders. I thought I would be able to do something without modders. It's been like a few months since I last played GTA. So right now I'm watching the Whatever podcast. I just wanted to talk about it before I forget everything. So there was a point. Like this is I'm gonna do the date for this one. This Whatever podcast. I don't know when I'm gonna be releasing the video. This is on Tuesday, May 21st. So somewhere in the podcast, they were talking about how guys like women sleep with a man out of their league and they'll never commit. They'll just use them. And Brian says, "Oh, I don't like seeing women get used." Okay, here's where I come in here. Me, if they're family or a friend, I'm gonna knock them out, put them in a bag, put them in a coffin, and ship them to another country where there's only women. Okay, but if they're not related to me, I'll keep tabs on them. I'll see when they decide to off themselves because they can't do anything else. No, I know it's a dark thing, but if look, all this feminist bullshit, Me Too movement, they said girl power, and what happens? They end up sleeping with 100 different men. They think they could get someone on the high caliber, and they can't. They keep sleeping. They keep sleeping with them. And when it comes time, they're hitting 30. They're like, "Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh shit. If anybody knows about my past, then they won't accept me." Because who the fuck? If you like, one thing, it would be one thing if you settle, right? It would be like, okay, I'll date an average guy. But you won't. You've been sleeping with people who make more than a quarter of a million a year. Now you're gonna sleep with a million average guy who can't give you your designer bags and shit. It's not gonna happen. And no guy who makes quarter of a million a year is going to marry a girl who slept with 1,000 people. Okay, or whatever the number is. No guy's gonna do that. Ooh, okay, that was the thing, right? Yeah, the V. I'm gonna do that sometime. No guy's gonna do that. So my plan is to find a few people like that. I don't know if I could. I still need to find out the law. Like, if I see someone about to jump off the bridge and I don't stop them, will I be liable for that? I need to find that out because what are they gonna do? They're gonna feel so shitty about themselves. They're gonna end up killing themselves. They're gonna off themselves because I'm telling you, man, this is it's like if they're related to me, bitch, I'm gonna take you to my country and put your whole body, except for only your head will be sticking out of the ground. Your whole body will be under the ground. Okay, you'll have the fucking tapeworms to go, do whatever. But I don't have a lot of friends that are women, so I don't have to deal with that. And my friends are pretty down to ground, you know. So all this feminist bullshit ends up where? Oh yeah, I can sleep with 100 men. They're like, oh yeah, it's my ability that I can get a man who makes this much money to sleep with me. But is it a man will sleep with anyone? Not all men. Like these are people. I mean, it's not like it's fake, right? How is a man that makes a quarter of a million a year going to commit to a girl who slept with say half a block? Huh? Tell me that. Huh? Only way women like that can get like an actual commitment is when they baby trap them. And baby trap. Oh, oh hello, mother. Good. Spelled mother wrong. Okay. Okay, I got a friend here. Um. Yeah. So that's the thing, right? That's the only way they could get commitment from high value guys by baby trapping them. It's an unfortunate thing, but it's good drama, right? I mean, I can't show it on YouTube, but if I had the option, I would like re- record the journey of a upcoming 304 who slept with half the block and see where they go. Because After sleeping with people that make a quarter a million a year, you are never gonna settle for someone who makes 75. Like, what is the average right now? 50K a year for normal people? How are you gonna settle for that? You're not. Then you're gonna say, "Oh, we're all the good men. We're all the good men." But you won't settle for people who make less than a quarter a million, or you won't. What is it called? Or you will settle, but you will cheat on them. I want to kill this guy. Where is he? He's in the tunnel. Okay, so there's another one. What is the one? Oh fuck! Where did he jump at? Oh shit! I thought he would take a rocket launcher out and kill me. Well, let me see if I can kill this modder. Surprise, motherfucker! What I'm trying to say is that if they're not related to me, and most of the people I know, most of the people I know are family, and I pray for them to never end up like one of these street hoes who think they're the ones who are benefiting. Like they're like I think in some people's head they think, oh, if I could sleep with many men as possible, my value would increase. I think most of the people who sleep around, they think that you're just an object. Like this is like the most ironic thing I've ever seen in history. Feminism was all about girl power. But if what feminism fought for, you use that to just become an object, be used, be gassed along. How does that work? How do you like? Is there no like? Is it like? Come on, find a way to detach yourself. Like, how are you not seeing the news? How are you not seeing like these podcasts that talk about how men they admit they're never gonna commit. They admit it. They're like, oh, we're never gonna commit. We're just sleeping with these hoes just to sleep with. And you still just go back and sleep with them. It makes no sense to me. It's like it's like saying, um, it's like this is like a toxic thing, man. Like what? Like these people, they admit, oh, you're just a one time thing. I'm gonna use you and never talk to you again. No, they they admit that to your face. You're like, oh no, it's fine. You can use me. I'm a tool. And what did you fight for? What did you? Yeah, okay. What was all of this feminism shit about? All this work, all your ancestors spent so much time fighting for their rights, and for what? For you to become a hoe? For you to become a tool? You know? If I see someone like that, like the college I go to, most people in my area, they're like, oh, I've never heard about it. At least I don't hear about like on the news. Oh, this such and such slept with the entire block. I don't hear it. Like I guess I'm in the wrong place. But I'll just keep tabs on them because there will be a day they're like, oh man, not worth it. Nobody wants me anymore. Too damaged, and they'll go to a bridge, and like they'll look down and see what they can do, and a day later you'll hear a pedestrian found a drowned body washed up near uh, Queens College or something. I don't know. Wherever there is a river, you know. And I want to get that on camera. Hopefully that's not illegal though, because I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching someone kill them. I mean, off themselves, and I won't stop it because they're damaged material. Whoa, that's good, baby. Yo, I think I want one of my friends to play. This guy bought a PlayStation 5. He has to pay a subscription to play GTA 5 online, right? He bought the game for like 20 something dollars. Like what? You're paying a subscription. And yo, I like this truck kind of. It's pretty easy to control. I still can't get the other car. I have to do the farmhouse thing. I got you, bro. Now, this is the point I'm gonna repeat over and over again. You lost a popo like that. I really want to blow him up with my Torador, but I know there's a modder in here. So, okay, the modder is still here. That is surprising. You know how bad I want to take out a rocket launcher and kill it? No. Okay, I'm gonna go run that red guy over. Well, I don't know what else to tell you, man. Okay. Oh man, I don't want to talk so much shit. I don't want to say I don't hate women, but sometimes I think what's coming to them, they deserve what's coming to them. If they spend their early 20s you being used like a fucking tool, which they fought to not be, they deserve it. They deserve what they're getting. Like I do not pity any gender. Okay, if you do something stupid, you deserve what's coming to you. I don't care if women are more of emotionally invested. Fuck that shit. Okay, fuck. I don't care. If like oh women are easier to trick, don't get tricked. Is that a stereotype? If women were easier to trick, why don't we have the same problem in other places? If there's a bounty on his head. If I could line up a shot, I'll shoot him. Oh, he went into his garage. Do I have one here? I do have a garage here. Well, I already played this game. I don't know if GTA 6 is going to run on my laptop, though. If you want to be cool so bad. Oh, man. Sometimes, you know, today I was talking to my friends about that, like, thing, that video Umpa Bill uploaded, like, 2 weeks ago, part one and part two. There's these group of people trolling a mentally retarded, mentally ill person. They're getting him to do things. They're getting him to say things. Now he's about to go to jail for 65 years because he said he wants to pay you know. Go watch Umpaville's video. That's one of them. I'm telling you, man, this is like a huge problem, man. Like, I don't know, man. What this breaks my soul. Seeing you fight, like, why would you do it? Was it worth it? Was the fight worth it? Like, why would you do all of that? You just end up like letting yourself being used as a tool. Like, I want to talk to feminists, man. Women power. Look what happened. Made men not a part of the household. Gave women all the power. Now they can't control their children. Like, from what time was it like? Even now, it's not okay to have a high body count, but people still do it. I don't understand why. Why do you still do it? You know, when you're gonna get married, you know like, you know one thing about this country, like in the marriage shit, when you're about to marry someone who has the ability to take away half your wealth in the first 3 weeks, if things don't go work out well, do you not do background research? Do you not like look into what they did in college, who they hung out with, if they did drugs or not? Like, do you do no research? Look, I want to believe people change, but they don't. People don't change. Okay, they'll change for like say 2 years, 3 years, and they'll rebound, and they'll just go back to doing the old shit. So say if a girl in her, okay, for young adult, okay, 19-year-old adults, I guess, from 19 to 22, she slept out with an entire campus, right? Then from 22 to 26, she's like, oh, I'm tired of doing this. I'm not gonna do this. And she's clean. She got out of the phase. Then from 27 to 30, she ends up going like sleeping out with the entire like 6 blocks. Okay, there will be rebounds, right? If a girl is known for like cheating, it's never gonna change. I like to believe it's gonna change. It's like, okay, no, you know what? Oh, yeah, my girl cheated once before. She's not gonna cheat on me when we're together. You can't fix a hoe, you know. Don't try to make a 304 a housewife. You know the meme, whatever it is. It's like saying it's like saying, oh yeah, I can fix a drug addict. But you can't. Okay, if you don't keep the right people around a drug addict, you'll fucking rebound. That's why you have me. They call me when they need to fix a rebound because they know I could get the job done. Because the only thing I'll be talking to the drug addict about is before I leave the house, I said, if I get run over, you'll hear it right away. I'm gay till marriage, you know, but I do have a terrible addiction to stuff that I am not so proud of. You know, I stab myself with a needle every day, every time to get rid of that urge. Like fucking measure my diabetes, take some blood out of my finger. You know, like, like it's like it's like, oh yeah, sleeping around isn't okay. Everybody, social media, podcast, red pillars, blue pillars, green pillars. Now there's a purple pillar, pink pillar, the LGBT, all the colors, rainbow color pills. Like they all be talking about that shit now, right? Some of them say, "Oh no, girl, you guys like these girls." Sometimes on the whatever podcast, like they will never hold one another accountable. They're like, "Girl, you go, girl, you're a 10, you're confident." Fuck is that? I can tell you one thing: I'm not confident. I'm an idiot. Okay, idiot with like just because you look good and you say you look good doesn't mean. What does that mean? What is it supposed to mean? I don't understand, man. What do I need to call? Pegasus? I need a car, more than mutual, Merryweather. No, who do I call for a car mechanic? There you go. The boss needs me. Oh, the thanks. Cargo bobber. What is this? Okay, that's a 4x4. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, yo, okay, good. Well, that's the drifting. And now let's take the Zentorno. Is that the Zentorno? Like, I'm gonna tell you, people, it's not okay. Okay? Like, everything that's happening right now, it's about to take a huge shift, right? Everything right now, let me tell you, is going to take a shift. Everything they used to say, oh, it's okay, you could sleep around, girl, you could go figure yourself out by sleeping with the entire street. It's not. Times are changing. If you don't keep up with it, I mean, most people, a bunch of people are already fucked, okay? Like, we need to find a way to wipe them out using chemical warfare. Because if we don't, they're going to be miserable. They're going to make everybody around them miserable. Oh my god, this guy chasing me. Is he a modder? Holy shit, I got so scared, man. Oh yeah, this body positivity shit is bullshit, man. Okay? Fuck body positivity. Yeah, they're pushing an agenda. You see, if most of these companies they cared about like this is the thing, right? There's no company out there who cares about like the world itself. I don't know. I don't even know, man. Mr. Beast might be one of the few rare ones, but rest of them they just want to use people. They people are their products, right? Because if they could change people's mind, if they could say you're it's okay being fat, and they said okay, then women believe it's okay to be fat, or men believe it's okay to be fat. They can their they could sell clothing, upsell like increase the price for plus size clothing. They'll make a profit. If they ever thought about if we had companies thinking about society before profit, we wouldn't have what we have right now because every company would be like broken as fuck. Because nobody that'd be fucked up. I think. Like, would it? That won't be fucked up. They'll just not possible. Not possible. At least. The hell? There's a modder in here. Oh, fuckers are lagging the shit out of me. You know? Oh, baby, stop me again. You can't catch me. Run. Oh shit. He's about to ram the shit out of me. You know, women call men misogynistic when they start caring about the body count. You know, yeah, they can't do anything else. Like, what else are they gonna count? Whoa, that's like a good braking system, man. Yeah, so we have something called a background check for a reason. Before you marry someone who you're gonna spend probably the rest of your life with, and she has the possibility of taking half of your wealth. Yeah, I know you say, oh, it's just, oh, if we do it, we already don't trust each other. Oh, it's not gonna work out. No, it's a precaution. Both parties should do it. Both parties should do a background check on. Because, yeah, we could say people change. Out of 1,000 people, maybe two or three of them are gonna change. The rest of them are just gonna fucking relapse. I don't think that's the right statistic, but it's very hard to change people, man. So do a background check. Both should do it because a man can lie about a lot of shit. A woman could lie about a lot of shit. Like in our custom, before like they get married, if they do it like the official way, before you son of a bitch, the fuck is this? E2. Who the fuck are you? Oh man, I don't get it, man. I still don't get it. I'm still like confused to this day. Ooh, whoa, wait, yo, hell yeah, the crew rolling out. I need to get that car. Do I have it? I have to do some kind of mission to get that. I still haven't done the Doomsday heist. Crew going out, the crew moving out. Yeah, I like the Zentorno because of its look. But yeah, so this is another thing I talked about, right? When I took my anthropology class, I was talking to my professor about this. My professor's like, yeah, in terms of anthropology, usually women were the ones who survived, so they were able to move on and be more promiscuous because they're usually the ones who survive for during war times because during war the winner will kill all the men and the male descendants, but will keep all female and female descendants, right? So they won't kill everybody, you know? Yeah, so that's another thing. Whoa, what the fuck is this? You see, this is another thing, right? Most men with, if a female has a high body count, won't take them seriously. Okay, so, okay, so they know that, so why did they do it? You fucked up, now you deal with the consequences. You can't just lie to people, you know? I don't want to say, man, like, I don't say this is everybody. Hopefully, nobody in our family, like, is like that. They're mostly, like, even if they don't marry the will of their family, they're mostly, like, committed, like, monogamous committed relationships that's been going on for like at least 2 3 decades. But people like here, man, like what's up with this? I wouldn't be surprised if you in the United States you had like divorce, like marriage, the next day divorce. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing. You get married, the next day there's like divorce like thing happens. Whoa, moving a fool's gold. Oh, did they add me? I'm not part of the crew. Oh, women are throwing themselves in the bus under the bus. You shouldn't trust women's body count. It, you drove that one off. Oh, oh man, I don't know, man. I'm like, and they won't date an average guy. I love it. I love it, man. I love what's happening to, you know, it's good. Whatever is happening is good. That's the only thing I want to say. It gives me the ability to make fucked up content. Oh, they made a new thing? Yo, my heart's on crack right now. But they don't. But this is the thing, right? So they're also talking about another thing, right? If a woman, like, say there's this like mellow girl who like you start dating and she looks like she doesn't sleep around, right? But 2 months into your relationship, you find out she slept with that entire block, and you say, "Oh, I want to break up with you. I don't want to deal with all that trauma." One or two things is gonna happen. That girl is gonna go psycho and destroy your life. She's gonna accuse you of you. accuse you of shit you never done, destroy you every way possible. Look, I like looking at the darkest scenario before the good ones. You know, there are people like the good thing we have cameras now, or women would be getting away. Like, just no, right now, women they have no consequences. They could just make up SA, accuse people of SA, and like get away with it. Like even if it's fake, like even if it's fake, they'll just say, "Oh, I got SA," but oh, but there's no proof, there's no evidence, right? There's no evidence, but you can just accuse someone, ruin their entire life. There's no consequences for women right now, and that's like terrible. That's the one thing. Like, whoa, this is under construction. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? Is this new? It's some new shit. Whoa, I've never seen this. Yeah, I think there has to be more like consequences for women because if there's not, they'll just keep making shit up. They'll sleep around like it doesn't matter. And a paternity test, right? It's the same thing. You know something about a paternity test? It would only work if you're mixed. You don't need a paternity test if you're a mixed couple. No, you need a paternity test if you're a mixed couple because mixed couple they have kids that are like white and whatever, brown, black, whatever. It's a little bit of both. You can't tell which one is more dominant, right? But if it's say a full white fat couple, right? Say the mother is white, the father is white, but when they give birth to the kid is fucking orange. Just Donald Trump's kid right there. Okay, okay. So the example goes for like everything else, right? Yo, should I kill both of them? How do you fall down, man? Oh, I'm gonna kill you. WTF, man? I'm gonna kill you. Oh, you think you could do that to me? You're dead. Ooh, Martyr killed everybody. Okay. Ah, holy shit. This Mara motherfucker is crazy. I thought they banned modders or something. You know, let me report this guy. Who's this guy? Johnny was. Who killed all of these guys? Go to players. What is the name? Yo, where? Okay, get to play. Oh, you son of a bitch. Killed you. Void thing killed you. Oh, I thought the modding problem stopped. I guess I have to do this fast. Where is it? No, I don't want to leave online. New session. Public session. There you go. No, they're already unstable. So this is one of my thing about high body count people who don't tell the truth in the beginning. When you end the relationship, you say, "Oh no, I don't want to deal with the trauma of you sleeping with like 24 blocks, and now I can't satisfy you in this way." And you know what they'll do after saying this? You better have you better record everything because this person will try to fuck you up, right? They'll try to fuck you up good. Like they'll try to accuse you of things, you know. And I don't, this is like there's some women who made that everything bad for everyone else, right? Like first, I'm not saying there's no good people, but the bad ones. And if you fall in the trap, you're fucked. You're like I'm telling you, if you fall in the bad ones, you're fucked. That's it. Like there's no comeback. There's no good thing. Like oh, none of that shit. You're dead. You know. Well, I guess feminism is about being used like a tool. Or am I like? I need to search up what is the difference between feminism and woke or whatever woke culture is. Am I mixing feminism up with wokeness? Because feminism is about empowering women to do more, right? Okay, so okay, it would be one thing if did feminism promote promiscuity? I mean, I know some people said, "Oh, feminism promoted single family households, promoted girl bosses," and now they're learning that time's running out. My eggs are about to go expire, but I can't find anyone in the same age group as me who would want to settle because look, a woman, a baby, like a boss bitch woman, right? Why would a rich guy who had the same amount of income as you settle with you when he could settle for a guy or girl, younger girl, like in her early 20s who wants to like the family orientated life? Why would he want to deal with all the trauma? You know, why they keep inviting this bitch if she's gonna do that? Well, I don't know, man. Some bullshit shit. Like, and if you have a daughter and you're a man, right? Do not let her go to fucking California. Do not get let her go anywhere near Los Angeles. Okay? Officially, I'm pretty good with predicting the future, and Los Angeles is gonna become the center for all things evil. Okay? Officially, I give the name, the city of sin, to Los Angeles. You know, you know. I officially declare that Los Angeles and any city near it is a city of sin, and I am no one. I think it was already declared by someone, but yo, any young adult who goes there, any girl that turns 19 and goes to Los Angeles and comes back, if she, I don't want to assume, but I think she slept with an entire hotel, you know? Oh man, I feel like shit now. It's the city of sins. I'm telling you that. And I don't know any. It's because like I like a lot of bad news about Los Angeles, man. I'm so confused about another thing, right? Los Angeles is one of the richest, like not the richest, like has more money going in and out of it than any other state in the United States, right? Right, because it has all the big ass casinos and shit. But how does it also have the same level of homelessness, like in terms of homeless level? Oh, two people. I don't know, man. Is it an hour? Okay, power trip, baby, power trip. 31 million. What can I do with that? I don't know, man. Look, I'm telling you, it's bad shit. We got crazy people on the planet who wants to do a lot of damage, and I'm just telling you, I like to see people being broken, and if they like, look, I don't look. One thing here, I don't care about the argument that oh, women are more easy to fool. Bitch, I'm telling you this. Okay, look, there is so much information on the internet, and after watching like few red pill shows, if you don't understand you're being used as a tool, I don't understand. They're telling you you're being used. There's nothing, never serious gonna happen. You still go and like the trauma really worth sleeping around. Like people who sleep around, they're broken people, and they should be institutionalized. We don't have that. They're broken people. You know, I don't even know what that means. What the hell are you talking about? I think this man is talking about something he doesn't understand. I don't know, man. I feel bad, but at the same time, I want to see it, man. I want to see all this trauma because who's like all of this trauma is gonna be thrown on some average guy who he decides to settle with, right? You know, this is all that trauma you take on when you're sleeping around, and when you decide to settle with, no one will take you, but some average guy who makes 30,000 a year takes you. That guy would have to deal with it. You know, I don't know what I'm trying to get at, but well, I'm gonna be fat forever. Okay, look, so if I did date, so this before I leave, this is what I tell my mom. There's a chance I get run over by a car today, and if I don't get run over by a car, someone might push me in front of the train and I'll die that way. I leave like that, and when I come home, I said, "Oh, I almost got run over." You know, I'll probably talk about dying every few days. You know, I don't know why. I don't know why my what's my obsession with death, but I'd be talking about death more than I'd be talking about anything else, man. I don't know, man. I'm a weird person. I don't care. Like it's so hard to care about some of this shit, man. Am I that broken for wanting to see women let themselves be used as tools? Like they somewhere in their head they have to know that, oh shit, I'm being used. You know what? Why don't I stop and um no longer be used? Like, no, like when they wake up, it's too late. It's too late. Like when you wake up, you're like, oh shit, you already slept with the entire block. Okay, no one. You're never gonna be happy. Like, that's the thing, right? No matter how fast I say it, like like no matter which way I articulate it, like none of this ends up good for you. In the end, who's gonna suffer? You're like, oh, I'm good alone. I'm good alone. You're not good alone. It's like repeating the same thing over and over again, right? You know, and I don't know what I'm talking about, man. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Most people are very. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Times are changing. People caring a lot more, and we just found out. I don't know what the specific statistics are. People before it used to be people who are like in their mid late like 20s have more bodies than people in their early and late 10s, right? So they're in, like they're 19, they're about to turn 20. Now we're finding out that there's sometimes girls in their 9 that are 19 who started having carnal knowledge. I'm going to steal this from the Whoever podcast from a young age. For example, say 16 has more bodies than people in their late 20s, you know? And I don't want to say this is all girls, but this is like most and whoever participated in that. I don't know. There are girls out there like I don't. Where is this? Oh, this was on Twitter. There was this one girl who said, "Oh yeah, I started having oh, oh shit, not good. Okay, my game crashed." There's this girl who said, "Oh okay, yeah, game." This girl basically wrote in the comments like, "No girl, nah. What does it say? Oh, I started my OnlyFans when I was 15 years old, and yeah, something like that. You know, it used to be true that people in a younger age bracket, like in their 19 to 23, they would not be as experienced as someone in their late 20s is no longer true. So I don't know from where they learned it from, but for some reason, these young women thought it was okay to sleep around. It's a very convoluted world. Well, look, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be here 40 years from now watching the drama of their kids. Okay, so we're gonna have um, blah, blah blank and blank OnlyFans 1% blank had a kid, and their kid decided to off themselves because they couldn't handle the stress and the bullying by their classmates. I'm gonna see that. And I'm like, I wonder why that happened. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna tell you something. I love drama. I don't have any in my life. That's why maybe I seek it somewhere else. I'm good with that drama. Look, one thing is I'll never have drama because I don't interact with humans. These disgusting creatures. Every time I'm around them, like I just want to punch them in the face and run for my life. That's how I feel. I think my own species is more disgusting because some of the things some of us do. But I also participate in that, so I'm basically a hypocrite. You son of a bitch. What happened here? You know? Oh, I'm playing with Franklin at the club. Oh, wow, let me see the club. Oh, I can't even go back in. Only Franklin can go in the club. What? Okay, we're gonna watch this. You see this? How do I point? Huh? How do I? Yes. This is a piece of art. You know, this is reality right now. Okay, this is what every college. Okay, I don't want to say every college girl, but a decent amount be doing this. What is this? This is okay. I don't know about that. Maybe the reverse too, man. Hey, you see this? Franklin is down bad. That's why he's at the club every time. Wow, these things look good, man. Watching a crime happen on YouTube. Well, people, you watch me drive around for an hour and talk about what's wrong with society, and I officially, with my power invested in me by Mr. Krabs and and the and the average people on the planet of Earth, I declare the city of Los Angeles. Los Angeles a city or a state? Okay, I'm stupid. I told you I'm stupid. Okay, the on the retard scale, I'm like level 3. Okay, I'm not level 10 yet. Okay, Los Angeles is the city of sin. I've done that. I don't know. I don't want to pose this. I don't know what I'm talking about this, man. I just, my friends today, I told them about a situation. They're like, "Oh, you feel sympathy? That's crazy." You know how rare it is for me feeling like sympathy for something. Most of the stuff I talk about, I couldn't care less. I would watch you off yourself, and I wouldn't even do a thing if it wasn't. You know that? Like, why would I get involved? I mean, I'll let it happen. Like, look, I'm a religious person, but if you want to go meet your maker, I'm not gonna stop you. You know, that's how cruel. And I believe. Well, look at it. Like, I would probably get if something happened. It'd probably be me getting sad, but I would never fight back in self defense. I'll just, yes, please take me away. Let me meet my maker. No, I'll do that. Um, no, man, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's not. Look, this is another thing. Everything that's happening here doesn't affect me or all the family I have in any way. So you could just continue to just sleep around, destroy your society, destroy your culture, and to the rest of the world. It happens in my country, but not anyone in our family. See, that's the best thing, right? Like, like, most of the shit we had like whatever it is. We believe a marriage is for life. There's no such thing as divorce. There, in a marriage, we also believe there has to be like an argument, no physical violence, but there has to be some kind of like a healthy marriage in any society. A healthy marriage is includes a little bit of arguing once in a while. Okay, that shows that you care. If you, oh shit, no, so yeah, that's it. They last through the good, through the bad, for the kids. Okay, but here it's the situation. There has to be some. Is there no law that says if you baby trapping is illegal or something? Is there no law for that? Like, that's crazy, man. To think. I mean, rich people will sleep around. They could ask a girl, "Oh, are you on contraception? Oh, are you on birth control?" They'll say, "Yeah, I'm on birth control." And you sleep with them. 2 weeks later, they call you and say, "Oh, I have your kid," and you're saying, "Oh, I thought you were on birth control, contraception." Oh, I lied to you. And if you don't get that shit on like recording, like if you don't record that, it's over because there's no proof that. I mean, verbally, but you could make that up too, right? You can say, "Oh no, I told him he didn't care." And the courts are more likely to believe a woman than you. You know, the women have more to lose in a pregnancy, right? I mean, I guess I don't know. That's how fucked up it is. They know it could happen, and it does happen, and there should be law against that. I think. But yeah, I also yeah. So I also talked about a paternity test. If if you're a mixed couple, you need a paternity test. But if you're like full white, like white parent, white mom, white dad, but the kid ends up being like fucking brown or orange, there unless there's a fucking mutation epidemic happening, like the mutants, the X-Men are becoming real. My friend, I think you were the C word, okay? Yeah, you like there's a statistic that says 1/3 of the children in I don't know if it's in America are not they're not raised by their actual fathers. Like 1/3 of children. That's why they don't want to legalize paternity tests because if they do, and if a man has suspicion, because in our culture, our parents can tell if the kid is ours or not because they could look at the nose and they could like I don't know how my mom can like look at your nose and say if you're in our like close family, she can say oh she's related to this person and that person because she has their nose or something like that. Okay, so don't have to worry about that. We got a fucking thing, right? We got that covered, but we don't need a fucking test. We have our parents for that. You know, they don't want to legalize fucking paternity tests because it's gonna fuck up society so bad. Because if it's the case that how much, what is the United States population? I'm around 400 million people, like 350, 70 million, right? If 1/3 of that population's kids are not their kids and they're raising them, they're treating them like their own kids, you know what they'll feel? If that statistic is true, this will destroy society. This will destroy everything. Like 1/3 of 370 billion people, my friend. Do the math. That's a lot. And if 1/3 of the children in the United States are not like the father in the family is not their biological father, that's a fucked up shit. There has to be laws against this. If there's not, violence will pursue, man. What man is going to be happy knowing that he raised a kid, treating him like his own for 18 years, and okay, oh, we need a blood marrow transplant because my kid like dying, and your wife tells you, oh, you're not the father, you don't have. Do you know the anger someone goes through at that time? It could lead the man to off himself, or the man could get so angry that you know, like, this is fucked up, man. This is fucked up shit. There's some people that are raising other people's kids and they don't have their own. They think they're blood, but they're not. Like, how does that like? How would you feel if you found out that the kid you were raising now you're too old to have a kid, so you can't even continue your bloodline. It's over for you. And women are only say, oh, I didn't know, I don't know. No responsibility. And this something has to happen from another level because if this doesn't, I'm telling you, my friend, violence is going to be the default. Okay, violence is going to be the default. We do not want violence to be the default, so we gotta fix this problem before things go bad. Because some bitch is gonna do this with the wrong person, and it's gonna become head news, you know. I don't know. Maybe the one third thing was a propaganda. I don't do my own research, so research that. I'm gonna head out and knock myself out. This is a special episode because I'm basically reacting to the for the first half. I was reacting to the whatever podcast because they brought up a point about like body count and shit, and how not, we used to believe that younger people are less promiscuous, but the case is coming out that girls are starting to encounter like have sexual intercourse at a younger age. Now the question is, who are they having it with? And we might have a situation here because they're having knowledge they're supposed to have. Okay, just that. If it's like same age, it's fine. But if it's like a 15-year-old and a 21-year-old, my friend, that's just wrong on so many levels. We need to look into that. Okay. So yeah. So I just violence is about to become the default option because of the shit that's happening. I'm repeating that. And I once again declare Los Angeles as the city of sin. If you have a daughter and she has friends who says, "Oh, we're gonna go to Los Angeles after we graduate," you better keep an eye on that girl, man. If she's gonna go to Los Angeles and come back, she's not gonna tell you. 3 years later, you find out she's an OnlyFans model, and your entire reputation is gone, ruined just like that. Is that a game? Oh my god! You know, I like to think the worst because when you don't have expectation for humanity, you will never be disappointed. These creatures are the most disgusting things I've seen on this entire planet. Not even monkeys are disgusting as these fucking garbage on the planet. You know, if I every time I would like what I would give to nuke an entire volcano, man. Like, but we can't do the resetting yet. Okay, that's a joke. Okay, the last part is a joke. We can't reset yet. We have to reset when we solve the problem we have now, which is a big social problem, which is gonna like fuck up a lot of shit. So when we find the solutions to this, record it down, then do the reset. Start a new era, complete reset, no more bullshit. And everything I said also holds for the opposite gender, man. It's not just single. Do not promote any type of promiscuity. It's bad. It's bad for society. It's bad for people because I don't know, man. It's just bad for society. Promiscuity is bad for society, man. Like, just understand that. Bum 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 bum. You son of a bitch. I don't need save. Say okay, whatever, whatever. The fuck? You do it. Hey, what's up, man? Is he dead? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is my thought on this podcast. And I don't know, man. Look, I am not a what is it, expert in anything, but I've consumed a lot of YouTube. I'm not good at critical thinking. My ability to articulate things is off, but everything I mentioned has some validity to it. Okay, everything I mentioned, like some of these girls say, "Oh, you do whatever you do." They, they don't like some of these girls. Like they're good people, right? They're probably like on the whatever podcast. Like they're sometimes we get like complete versions in there. They're like, "Oh, um, I don't like the hookup culture, but girl, you do whatever you do." They can't hold their position. Okay, they don't like the hook. They think the hookup culture is bad, but they won't say, "Oh, you should like you do whatever you do." What does that mean? Like, they won't. If they're argued, they'll say, "Oh, you do whatever you do." We are no argue. Like there's no like pushback. They're like they don't trying to push someone else back in the hookup culture thing. They'll just say, "Oh yeah, I don't participate in hookup culture, but you do whatever you do." What does that mean? You shouldn't either. It's bad. Promiscuity is bad. No matter what level it's on, it's bad. Like, that's what I hate. Like they say, oh, um, what do they say? Oh, I don't prefer average guys, but oh, preference. I have a preference. Okay. Oh, but you, whatever you do. What does that mean? 90%. Like, I don't think they have this in their head. 90% of the men on this planet are average men. Okay. 10% out of, okay, we have 8 billion people. I don't know if it's a 50-50 split between men and women. If it was a 50-50 split, say 4 billion males. So 10% out of 4 billion is like 200 million or 400 million. I have to do the math on that. 400 million people. What about the rest? And to think that the 10% that are high up there will make you the like make use. It's like, would you ever use a condom twice? You won't. It's the same thing with the woman. You guys don't want to be tools, but you guys put yourself out there as tools. Like, not all of you, but most of you do. Not most of you. I'd like to say 1% out of 4 billion. That's still a lot. That's fucked up. I don't know the statistics, but like, you won't use a condom twice because there's a chance if you bust in that shit again, it's gonna break or something, right? Is that a bad analogy? Okay, my nigga. That's it. Like, you won't do it. So the graphics looks not shit, man. My computer heating up. It's not. Wow, that's crazy, right? Okay, whatever, man. I'm tired. I might get in trouble for saying a lot of this, but it's things people need to hear. Like they hear it, they just shrug it off. It's like, oh, it's not gonna affect me. I'm gonna settle down with the 6 foot guys, six figures, 12 inches. You know? Yeah, okay. Rich people who are actually who makes over fucked up shit, man. Like 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 what? I don't know, man. Like, the main thing is, why would a man who makes $250,000 settle with you, and there's a chance you could marry him and like in a week divorce him and take half of his hard-earned money when he could settle with? This is the thing, right? This is another thing, right? We think people in the younger age range are less promiscuous, but it's not. They're not. They're more, because in our society it's being pushed that promiscuity is okay. So younger people are picking up on that and they're starting from a younger age. So they build up the same numbers as someone in their late 20s. I talk about this. Build up similar numbers to someone in their late 20s, and there goes the entire thing. So only people who are left are probably like people who have morals are not as promiscuous as. See, this is not just black and white, right? There's like 50 shades of gray in this situation. Same thing. 50 shades of gray in here. You know. So yeah, I put something. I talk about something I have no clue about. Hopefully, if you enjoyed this, I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe. Just dislike, whatever, man. Like, fuck that. I just like talking about shit that I don't understand, and I do not have sympathy for tools. People who put themselves out there as tools and get hurt. Okay, zero sympathy. If I put there out there as a flashlight and I run out of batteries and I run out of power and I die, you got used. You can buy another one. Okay, and if you're gonna put your out there self out there as a fucking flashlight. Oh shit. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, that's some gay shit. Okay. Okay, I just realized what a flashlight meant. Fuck. Okay. If you put your okay, if I put myself out there as a fucking crowbar, and one day when you're trying to open a box, I shatter into pieces. That's it. You're not gonna reuse the shatter piece. You're not gonna weld that shit back together. You're gonna get a new one. Same thing with the fucking flashlight. If it wears out, you're gonna get a new one. And if women decide to put themselves out there as tools, like a flashlight, then they get hurt. No pity, no pity. I don't care if society lied to them. I don't care about that shit. You know? I don't care. If feminism lied to you, you can't give a shit. No sympathy, okay? I live on the internet where maybe 90% of the information on here is fake news, but the 10% that's real, okay, I can't even say 10% is real news because fucking propaganda exists all over the world. Like, the numbers I'm picking out, they might be off, right? I don't want to say, I'm not saying the entire female population like does that, but the ones that do, they're being pushed. Okay, whatever. You know what, people? Like I'm talking about things that'll never get me a job, but one thing I accepted, I don't mind being homeless, right? I've been preparing, like you know that one fight that fucking what is it called? That one fight that one boxer prepared for his entire life and fought. I've been preparing to be homeless. I've been preparing to be on the streets since I was 9. Okay, you hear me? Since I was 9, I've like looked at all the locations I could sleep. I looked at all the places I could like get free food, get a few like boxes of diseases while I'm there. You know, spread some some shit. You know, all picked up, man. 9 years of my life. Okay, if I get canceled, I'll be meeting my kingdom on the street, my fellow homeless people. I'll join you, and we'll make an empire of the homeless. Yes, because like you know, that's like for what I'm saying. I might like if this gets out, like if my real identity ever gets out, I'm never gonna get a job. That's why if this doesn't blow up, even better for me. If I don't release this, that would be even better. But I don't take a lot of risks in my life, and the only family I have, kind of, is my mom. Like blood related. Like I guess extended family includes her brothers and my other extended family, but in terms of family, my mom. And after that, I'm all alone. And you know what alone people have? They have nothing to lose. I'll bite you like a rabid dog. Okay, I'll take you down. I'll take everything else down with me. If I get canceled, I'm okay being homeless. I repeat, unless they send an assassin after me. I know some feminists don't like fucking truth bombs. You know, like even there has to be some sort of understanding. It's like, so, yeah, so yeah, but it's not like I can talk about this because I also have a bad habit that I'm trying to get rid of, but it's very difficult. Okay, it's like one of the worst addiction that is not related to drugs, and that description, I think you guys get the idea what I'm talking about. Like, I shouldn't be talking here, but at the same time, it's bad. You know. Well, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go fucking sleep. Okay, I died. Okay, people. Good night. Whatever, I'm out of here. Dislike, unsubscribe, unring the doorbell, and do your own research. Some of the stuff I said might be fake news, sad news, hallucinations, AI news, and everything else in between. I don't know, man. I'm out of here.
I'll put you in the ground.